Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 41 of my New York City Wrestling series for TEW 2016. So, we have Spring Breakdown here, and yeah, we've got the big title match. It's actually got a stipulation on it as well. I kind of just figured that these two have they've had a few matches together, and I think the stipulation of the match is quite fitting for what it actually is and who it's between. Of course, Dean Waldorf and Ernest Youngman. So yeah, let's run the show. Oh, actually, that's not the main event. I've just remembered, that's not the main event. Ernest Youngman picked up an injury. Yeah, okay. That's actually going to be next month's event. But we do have a big tag team match tonight. So yeah, as you can see, Ernest Youngman here tonight. He could have worked angles, but I kind of thought we may as well not use him. We might be able to use him for my second show that I do off camera, main event, if he's able to work that event. Hopefully he is, otherwise we won't get to use him and we'll have to pay his downside for no reason. But we got Spencer Spade in the entertainment slot of our highlights package, which gets a 100 A-star still, even without good old Ernest. But Marsh Stranger is improving in acting and learning to show more charisma out of this angle, which is really good. And yeah, we've got Spencer, El Serpiente, Emmanuel Bryant, Marsh Stranger, Bret Heartbreak, who's now a mid-carder, the Ring Generals, and Marvel Malloy, if I can say his name properly. So the first match of the card is a really good one. That is a really solid rating between these two mid-carders now. A 72B-. In a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Bret Heartbreak defeated Emmanuel Bryant in 10-13 by pinfall with a heart attack, following interference from El Serpiente. Naughty Serpent, getting involved in his rival at the moment, Emmanuel Bryant's match. And a big win for Bret Heartbreak. I think that's probably his first or second win that he's ever gotten in the company, and he's been here for a little while. But a very good rating, very happy with that. Yeah, and of course it advances the storyline as well. And then we have Emmanuel Bryant cutting a promo on El Serpiente after the match. Gets an 87B+, which is awesome. It's exactly the type of rating I want to see out of Emmanuel. So yeah, he just, starts going a little bit crazy at the fact that El Serpiente cost him his match against Bret Heartbreak, and says, there's a number one contenders match for your title at the next event, and I am in it. And not only am I going to win the number one contenders match, I'm going to beat you for your title. Yeah, pretty simple. Advances the storyline. And then we get an 82B. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted there. An 82B. In an exceptional match, Ross Henry defeated Savage Tiger Jr. in 16-23 by pinfall with an Earthquake Power Slam. They pretty much get the same in-ring performance, which is good. We get the no-sell from Ross Henry, as we've come to expect. But a pretty solid B there from those two. We then get a 100 A-star Menace promo by Ross Henry, cutting it on Spencer Spade. Possible heel turn, maybe, because he pretty much goes out on a tangent, just going absolutely ballistic as to how Spencer Spade is pretty much the number one guy around here now. He's the number one franchise player. When Ross Henry was brought into the company, he was the franchise guy, albeit very inexperienced. He's still inexperienced because his psychology is shocking, but anyway. So then you've pretty much got the solid professional wrestler versus the new guy, former football player that is a millionaire that thinks he's just hot shit. And yeah, Ross Henry's a little bit angry. So yeah, I mean, there's no heel turn hinted yet, but that could be a possibility. We then go into the cooldown match, which is a 52D+, in a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling. Steve Flash defeated Jeff Bourne in 8-10 by pinfall with a flash bang. Did what it was supposed to do. Would have been much happier with one more point in the ratings there, because it would have gotten a C-, but that's okay. Moving on to a 72B-. In a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, the Southern Stars defeated Logan Wolfsbane and the New York Doll in 9:57 when Animal Hawk defeated the New York Doll by pinfall with a Texas Meat Grinder. And yeah, the New York Doll was the weak link. We might be looking to release him and Jeff Bourne very, very soon. But Logan Wolfsbane is starting to get a stale gimmick, so we're going to have to change that as well. And a very good in-ring performance by both of the... Actually, by all three of these guys, actually. Animal Harker with an 80, Tennessee with an 81, and Logan with an 82. No worker improvements, but a solid tag team match there. Happy days. Okay, so we then get a 98 A-star. It is a generic tag team promo. So Spencer Spade approaches his tag team partner tonight, Marvel Malloy, and just asks him if he's up for the challenge tonight, as they will be taking on the tag team champions, the Ring Generals. And yeah, Marvel just pretty much says, I'm ready for the big time. This is my chance to shine, and I'm going to grab it with both hands. And Spencer just has a big, like, cheeky grin on his face, looking really smug. What's all that about? Okay, so we then go into a 76B- in an exceptional match. El Serpiente defeated Marsh Stranger in 10:26 by pinfall with a Cobra Twist. El Serpiente makes defense number 7 of his NYCW Tri-State Regional title. And yeah, we get the usual lack of psychology. But a 76B-, happy with that. I'm pretty sure that this is the highest rating you can get for a 10-minute match. I've come to realise that. So that might be something we have to look into a little bit closer. You know, making these type of matches, I think he might be a mid-carder now, but he's upper mid, and he can go for at least 16, because that's a slow build. And I'm pretty sure that gets higher than a 76, of course, if it's good enough to actually do that. Okay, so we then get a 100 A-star Ring Generals Spectacular Tag Team entrance. Good stuff. Very good rating for them too, both based on overness. Of course, Dean's over as all hell, but Marv, not so much. The match itself gets a 96 A-star. Awesome rating, very happy with that. In an exceptional match, Spencer Spade and Marvin Malloy defeated the Ring Generals in 25-25, when Spencer Spade defeated Marv Statler by pinfall with a Supreme Stunner. Marvin Malloy was the weak link, and he struggled. Oh, he was also off his game. But yeah, he struggled to keep up with everyone's in-ring performance. Yeah, with a 68, that's pretty bad actually. Even Marv Statler got a 90. Yeah, Dean with a 98. A 96 A-star main event, that's really good, really happy with that. No worker improvements. A little bit annoying, but that's all good. Yeah, 96 A-star, that should be a really good show. We beat our greatest ever show rating of last episodes, and we get a 93A overall show rating for Spring Breakdown here. Okay, so I think we have to go with Spencer Marvel, because I think he's upset. I mean, he was in the 96 A-star match, so full credit to him. Who else? We'll go Bret Heartbreak. Yeah, that 72B- is pretty decent for those two. They're both really young. I mean, they're not really that over, although Bryant's like a 66. So we'll give these two a hug. And yeah, we'll give Bret some encouragement. I think that'll be good for him. So a 93A for that event. That's crazy. I mean, things on this series have just taken off. They really have. I mean, you look back at some of our first shows that were just horrible. Absolutely horrible. I know we're at episode 41. Yeah, 41. So we've come a long way. That's a lot of episodes just to begin with, but okay, cool. Another Marvel Malloy opinion. Tennessee William is charismatic. I can see him doing well in the future. Yeah, okay, thanks Marvel. He's like 2 years older than you. 3 years older. That's a little bit weird. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's have a look at this, eh? Okay, we're still 45. That's disappointing. I have noticed that the progress on TEW 2016 is a lot slower. It's about 2 or 3 times slower. for the popularity increases, although that could be because of our wrestling importance. Oh, go back. Yeah, as you can see, the wrestling industry is a 6F, so that is probably the reason why the popularity is not increasing a lot, now that I come to think of it. So yeah, fair play, okay. I mean, we are still increasing, like, slowly, but... yeah, okay. So we came first in that regional battle. I don't think there's... yeah, we're not spilled over into these areas, so it doesn't really matter. We're only in the one regional battle because everyone else... I'm pretty sure we've just absolutely destroyed everybody else in those other regional battles, but yeah, all good. Let's have a look at Marvel Malloy's popularity. His punk gimmick is rated legendary. That's pretty cool to see. And it's doing that little lag thing there where it where it doesn't show me what's actually happening. Okay, so 76 B minus. I believe that is up. Yep, it's back up to what it was a couple of months ago. Interesting. Where is Spencer Spade? He should have a high pop cap, in theory. So he's on a 93, that's definitely up. I think that's up 4 points. And it's doing the thing where it lags again. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it should pop up for me in a second. I mean, you guys can already see, but there we go. Okay, so yeah, he's up 4 points from an 89. Hopefully his pop cap is 100. That would be nice. In theory, he should have a really good pop cap. 100 star quality, 92 charisma. Yeah, I think he should definitely be up there. I'd be happy with a 95 A star pop cap for him. Although other people would definitely be interested in him if that's the case. Yeah, so his gimmick is also now rated legendary. What about Dean and Marv? His is still average, which is a little bit disappointing. That's all good. What about Marv? Above average for his arch competitor. So yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap this episode up, guys. Let's just have a little look at the top 100. Got to go into it again. So yeah, that's our highest ever event. 1 point higher than Shamrock Showdown from last episode. Of course, this is all coming after we managed to upgrade our production values. Yeah, and we're spending 40,000 a month on production, but that's all good because, I mean, these ratings that are getting popped out are insane. So yeah, that was that match, yes. Okay, so it wasn't higher than Shamrock Showdown's triple threat #1 contenders match, but that's all good. It's just under that. So it's the 4th ever best match with our first best ever event. So happy days. If you enjoyed the episode, guys, drop a like. I think we deserve a like for hitting the 93 rating there for the overall show. Really happy with that. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Yeah, it's gone on for a while, and it should probably, in theory, go on for a lot longer. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to me for whatever reason, make sure you're subscribed, and that should keep you up to date with these episodes. And I hope you guys are enjoying the daily episodes that have been coming out. I've been enjoying uploading them and stuff like that. Getting back into the swing of YouTube has been really good for me. And yeah, anyways, take it easy, guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.